Hello everyone and welcome to my today's video. Today I have a very great unboxing video for you because I received two of the best Xbox 360 game you can get, or at least for me they are. Those being the HD collection of Metal Gear Solid. This was brand new. I got this for like 20 euros, brand new from my shop. I'm so glad that I have this. And I can, as you can see, it's brand new, and as you can see, I'm a big Metal Gear Solid fan. I put the main theme here on my speakers from YouTube. And the second game, I have to confess, it was a little bit harder to get because it's the HD collection of Zone of the Enders. Those are two Hideo Kojima games. As you can see, it's a Hideo Kojima, and he is actually the mastermind behind the whole Metal Gear Solid back from 1987, I think, when he firstly released the very first Metal Gear game on the MSX2. The MSX2 is like the Japanese version of the Nintendo Entertainment System, the NES, here in Europe. And this one, the HD collection, I will cover this in my next video because this one I will dedicate to Metal Gear Solid unboxing, and for this one I will make a separate video and show you the contents of it. This is a great game. As I told you, I got it kinda hard. I had to buy it over eBay, and it was like I got it from a UK retailer. And it's in great conditions. He only played it once and then he put it out for sale on eBay, so I snatched it away for like 18 pounds, I think. 18 pounds, and let's just say 20 pounds because the shipping fee was like 2 pounds maybe. And this is a great game to have in your collection. I will cover this in a separate video because I have much to say about this one, but today we will deal with Metal Gear Solid HD, so let's put this great game aside and let's have a look at Metal Gear Solid HD. Okay, so guys, people familiar with the Metal Gear Solid series also know that this was released, or this was initially a PlayStation exclusive, which means the very first Metal Gear game, I don't know if it was a reboot, but it connected to Metal Gear 2 from the MSX2. It was released way back in 1998, I think. Yes, 1998. And after that, Sons of Liberty 2 was announced on the original PlayStation 2, and it was PlayStation 2 exclusive, I think. Later on, I think it also got an Xbox release, the original Xbox, not the 360, the original Xbox. Then it was released for that. But this one I never played. I played Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty on the PC actually, and I have actually made a boss run on European Extreme. European Extreme is the hardest difficulty in this game, and trust me, it's insanely hard. It's like you have no radar, you have the enemies have uber human, they can hear you from steps far away, and it's just so hard. The boss, one boss can take you down in 1-2 hits. And I made a boss run for this. It's somewhere on my channel. Look up my older videos, but I also, in the final battle against the Metal Gear race, I think you have to face like 25 Metal Gear race on European Extreme. I'm not kidding, it's just that hard. It took me like 15 minutes or so to gun them all down. Really insane. But it was on the PC. I never played it on the PlayStation 2. And it's very hard to run on the PC because it was so poorly optimized. But if you get a chance, by this time I think you already played this. So the two games I didn't play and I was so eager to play this all those years. This Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. This is like an origin story of the boss. Basically in Metal Gear Solid 2 you play as Solid Snake and Raiden, and here this takes way before Metal Gear Solid 2 and even 4, because 4 is the latest. And yes, this one is so great. You play as the big boss. His code name is, I think, Naked Snake, and this has such an emotional, nice story. I think this has one of the best stories from all the Metal Gear Solid games, and I'm so happy to be finally able to play this on the Xbox, because this was also released on the PS3, Xbox 360, and this one I think it was a PlayStation 2 exclusive. I never owned a PlayStation 2, and therefore I'm so glad I can finally play this. And the third game in this bundle, or in this HD collection, is actually Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. This one is a PSP, PlayStation Portable re-release in HD, I think. It's also available on your PlayStation Portable. I have a PlayStation Portable, but I thought I was already going to get the Metal Gear Solid HD collection, and I didn't bother to pick it up on the PSP, because quite honestly the controls on the PSP, I have to get used to them. They are not so nice and smooth as, you know, playing this with a great gamepad like this. So guys, about this one, I think it's even before Metal Gear Solid 3. So it takes, or no, my bad. It's after it, right after that. I can't spoil the ending from Metal Gear Solid 3 for you, but people who play it know it has a very, very tragic ending. And I think the events from this game made Big Boss actually turn evil, or it's not like he turned evil. His ideas just moved into another direction. I actually don't think he's evil. He has his motivations, because the government uses him here. You will see. Play Metal Gear Solid 3, guys. It's one of the best games you can imagine play. All of them are really great, but this one has some serious story to it. And also Metal Gear Solid 5 was announced for the next gen consoles. Unfortunately not for the PC, and I don't, or even for the 360. If it's that great, I never played Metal Gear Solid 4. I heard it's a bunch of cutscenes put together. So, but it's great, of course. It's very great, of course. And okay, and Peace Walker, it's like just after that, and it has also a very story. I think a very nice story. I think it explains how Big Boss built up Outer Heaven, which is this mercenary fortress. Okay, enough said about it. Let's just open this package up. I will stop the video here, because again I'm on my camera, or my handheld camera, and I always run out of time when I do long unboxing videos. So I will just stop it here. In a few seconds we will see each other again to do unboxing of this and show you the contents of the package. As I told you, brand new game. Bought it for 20 euros from my store here nearby. They had this. I was so happy to get my hands on this, especially for this awesome game. But all of them, if you get all 3 games in one. You get Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, and Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Okay guys, let's just stop it here and see you in a few. Okay, and back I am, and this time I will show you the contents of the game. Let's just put the camera aside for a few seconds. That. Still don't have a tripod. I really have to get one of these days. And take out the put it aside. So, and here it is, guys, the HD collection of Metal Gear Solid. UK version, I think. Yes. Okay, and there it says Legendary Stealth Action in HD. This is Metal Gear Solid 2, fully released in HD, because if you can remember, the PS2 didn't have HD in his time. Then this is the game I'm most looking forward to play. Metal Gear Solid 3, for the first time released on the Xbox 360. Great game, guys, great story. And Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, which is also available on the PlayStation Portable. So people might have played this one already. And let's open it up and see what's inside. I have to break the seal. Okay. And there it is, guys. It comes on 2 discs, I think. Here is the instruction manual. Actually a pretty thick instruction manual. I'm impressed. They still make them like this. And as you can see, great artwork. Here is the instruction for Metal Gear Solid 2. Button layout, backstory. Here is the one for Metal Gear Solid 3. Also check out the artwork. This has some amazing artwork. And here is also the backstory. Here is some cool looking picture of Raiden. You can play him in Metal Gear Solid 2. Also you can play him in the latest installment, which is Metal Gear Solid Revenge, but it's a hack and slash. It's not quite a stealth game. Here is the Big Boss, and this is Solid Snake, which is a clone of Big Boss actually. Therefore they look the same. Oh, here is a cool looking comic from Metal Gear Solid 3, I think. Awesome that they still make the manuals like this. And here is Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. This one, I don't know much about it. I wanted to get this for the PSP, but having in mind that I already wanted to pick up the HD collection, I hold back. Maybe I will get it for the PSP, but I will play this on the Xbox, because the controls, guys, the controls. You can't compare a 360 gamepad or a PSP gamepad with a PSP, come on. Okay, and this is for a great manual, guys, really great manual. Here is another. Also you can hide in boxes in this game. It's hilarious. It's like a it's like a joke from Kojima. This is it, and here are the 2 discs, guys. I will take them out and show them to you quickly. Here on the first disc we have Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 3, both on the first disc. And on the second disc I think there is Peace Walker, right? Yes, there it is. It says Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. So this is what you get with the HD collection. 3 of the best Metal Gear games ever created on 2 discs. And for the first time on the Xbox 360. So guys, even if you are not a Metal Gear fan, if you play this game, I promise you will become one. Because those are such great games, especially in everything, in stealth. I think Metal Gear was one of the first games which introduced the stealth mechanics into a third person. Kinda like, okay, some people might say Splinter Cell did, but what can I say? I always thought this is way better than Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell moved into a different direction, whereas this always remains great, because it was made by the only guy, by Hideo Kojima, and he knows how to write stories. So pick this one up, guys. I promise you won't be sorry. Okay, so this is for my unboxing. I will put this back in and I will play it right after this video to see how it is. So this was it for my unboxing of the Metal Gear Solid HD collection. If you have a 360 and never played a Metal Gear Solid game before, and if you see this is a no-brainer, just go ahead and grab this, because this is one of the collections you really want to have in your collections. And as I mentioned at the start of the video, in my next one I will cover the awesome Zone of the Enders HD collection, which is also such a great game to have. These two, I would say, you should have them in your 360 collection, even if you are not as particular fan of Metal Gear or Zone. This one is awesome. This one is actually the second game, the second runner. This one comes with two games, but the second runner is one of my favorite games of all time, maybe. It has such an awesome flow of gameplay and cinematics, and it's overall, it's a great game. People who had owned this on the PS2 know this. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you in my next one for the Zone of the Enders collection. Everyone, take good care, okay? Bye bye.